Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is August Rush 95 here with Bowman Crusher 54.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're just going to do a quick intro video to what's going to be the start of our YouTube channel. We're really excited about it.
Hopefully we won't embarrass ourselves too much, but that's all part of the fun. So.
Yeah, all part of the fun. So we're just going to show, we figured that the beginning of this video would be us explaining what our channel was going to be about, and then the second half would be kind of us looking at some gameplay, you know, just looking at it, making some jokes.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a work in progress. Me and August both have an interest in watching YouTube videos, and that's where we get a lot of our guidance and our gameplay. August has has found a liking for Destiny, and I have a little bit more liking for zombies. That's my expertise, but hopefully we can help you guys out. And like the second half of this video, we're gonna break down one of August's was it elimination?
Yeah, we're playing elimination right now. So another thing we want to mention is we want to really talk about like who we are. We're a couple college students, like Bowman Crusher said. We watch a lot of YouTube videos. We find them very helpful. And we kind of want to replicate that process. We think it's a good idea. We think that everybody should be able to elevate their gameplay. And that's kind of our tagline for Lofted Gaming. So that's the name for now. We'll see if we stick with it. You never know. Might change it up.
I can't claim the name. August came up with it, but if it's good, he can claim it. If not, I know who to blame. But it's all right. It's a work in progress, like we said.
Real quick note, if you're watching this video, this Titan keeps getting in my way. It's so annoying. I actually had to send him a message.
So you took the time to send him a message during a match?
During the match, well, I died because of him twice. He kept pushing me around when I was trying to snipe.
How did that melee not work?
Shotguns in this game are overpowered.
And then you have to dance over your corpse.
Yeah, just a dick. So let's see. So we have two clips tonight. We have
the match
both our elimination rounds. This is on a map called the Anomaly, which is on the moon in Destiny. So I don't know if there are a lot of Destiny fans out there, but it's one of the largest growing games out there with Call of Duty and Call Out and whatnot.
I'll say it's more sophisticated than Call of Duty. August got me into playing this game, and at first I was, just watching from the side of the couch, and now I'm actually getting involved in the game. I'm still learning, and he's helping me improve my game, so hopefully he can share that expertise with you guys.
Exactly. That's what we're all about. We're just trying to help everybody get better.
Eliminated. That's a shame.
So, very popular thing with Destiny now is Trials of Osiris, which is kind of an esport, and it's a weekend tournament based off the game mode that you're watching right now, Elimination. Same exact setup, but you're only allowed to lose 3 matches before. See, there's that Titan pushing me again. I swear to God. You'll see me pause the game to send him a message here. I swear he steals my kills this entire game. It was
Does that make more sense if you send him a message when you're dead?
That's what I did. I had to die first. I wasn't going to just pause the game.
He's got to get you really upset I got to pause the game while I'm still alive.
Yeah, there's a very fun thing to do is find a kid that's AFK, away from his keyboard, away from his controller, and then just stand in the corner of the map and, sniping the shit out of him. There's no better feeling. Especially if it's to win the game. I don't really pause to show what weapons I'm using here, but Last Word, which is a Year 1 weapon, but they brought over to Year 2. They nerfed the shit out of it, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta get used to it now. You don't pretty much see me use a lot of hip fire.
You said that it had a special perk on it when you used hip fire.
Yeah, it's made in the game. It's made by the company called Tex Mechanica, which gives you better hip fire and bonus damage too, and bonus accuracy. So as long as you're roughly near their head, you're gonna do some serious damage with this thing.
That's one of the most interesting parts of this game. is the guns. They take it so seriously. It's not one manufacturer. Everything is detailed down to the manufacturer's name, the colors, the clans, the factions. Which faction is your hunter in this one?
This hunter is a New Monarchy, I believe. Oh, my mistake. Future War Cult.
So there's two others.
There's New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, which is my personal favorite, and then Future War Cult. So
I think one of my Titans is on it in Future War Cult, but I only picked them because of the color. It looks
exactly. How they structure in the game is there's your armor basically not only kind of gives you better defense and a higher light level and different perks and that sort of thing, but there are 3 categories called Discipline, Intellect, and Strength. And each armor piece, you got wrecking these kids right here. Get heavy ammo. I had to trade, but it was 2 for 1.
Dang. That was a nice kill.
Yeah. You got the revive though, because I don't know where my team is. This one. Well, as I was saying, the armor has each one of those 3 attributes, sometimes 2, sometimes only 1, but you can go into the armor and change which stats it reflects in your character to kind of charge your super fast, to give you better grenades, faster melees. So yeah, when you say that it's really more in-depth, it really is, in my opinion. There are different aspects to Call of Duty. I would say there's better customization.
Oh yeah,
Different sights and whatnot. That's in this game too, but it's limited for sure.
Yeah, this year definitely. Black Ops 3 stepped it up with the ability to customize your gun, but also have those preset, make your own paint job. I mean, I don't play multiplayer as much. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I wreck these guys right here that smoke. Oh my.
August gets so excited when he wrecks people.
Oh man, there's no better feeling.
When he's not streaming and I'll be walking through the apartment, I'll just hear, just wreck these guys. You gotta watch this, brother.
I'll get mad. I get into it. This kid's lagging so hard.
So, like I was saying, I don't play multiplayer as much, but I do take the time to make the paint jobs and show them off when I'm online in Zombies.
Exactly.
I love that aspect of the game. I'm glad they added it because Advanced Warfare, besides the supply drops and those were just random drops, you never knew what you were going to get. At least this time you can take that customization into your own hands.
Yeah, not to mention with Advanced Warfare and now Halo, it's the whole introduction of microtransactions, which is where they'll charge you for in-game stuff with real money.
Right.
So you'd buy the packs, you'd open up and not really get anything, and before you know it, you spent $40 on literally nothing, a couple bytes of data. So it's really a good way for the companies to make a lot of money, but it hurts the gaming industry, and I think Battlefront had that as well, if I'm not mistaken.
They had the battle packs, I think.
Yeah, you can just purchase those with real money, and players hate that. I think that's one of the most unfair things. I know why they do it, but it's bogus. So this is going to be the second clip. So we're going to kind of review this one a little bit more closely. We'll kind of give some strategy out here.
Alpha team.
By the way, if you can't tell which one's August, you can tell by his bright pink shader.
Yeah.
And claim
I wear it, because I think it's distracting to the other players. I don't really see it that much, so it doesn't bother me.
Right, I appreciate the color scheme. I mean, real man wears pink. So
exactly. Now, that warlock that we see me shooting at right now is lagging harder than a bitch. You'll see that he's red barring so hard in this match.
Yeah, typically that first shot should put him out if I was above the chest area, head area, so.
Exactly, yeah. It's all about that hip fire with this gun. It'll never, as long as you don't miss, you're guaranteed to win the battle. Key thing about this map, this used to be, still is one of my favorite maps. It's got an inside and an outside. So you either start inside the complex or you start outside in the bright sun. One of these gives you a real advantage, and I think it's starting outside because you have the sun at your back. A little bit harder to see somebody when you're aiming down your scopes and somebody's in the sunlight and it's just a shadow.
That makes sense.
So we have the good spawn.
Your team is in the lead.
Another thing to notice about this map is it's noticeably divided into kind of 3 sections on the inside. See, I got him. See how hard he was lagging?
It took you about 2 shots. That doesn't make any sense. That shade step. Is it shade step?
Shade step.
That is one of the coolest graphics I've ever seen in a video game.
It's so OP. Got him.
Is that hand cannon your best weapon?
I would say so right now. It used to be before they nerfed it in year 1. It used to be my best by far. Now I kind of flick between that and pulse rifles, scout rifles. I don't personally have it, but what you'll find a lot of kids use on here, and you'll see me dying a lot too, is the Vita multi-tool, which is an exotic scout rifle. Nur was selling it. For those of you who don't keep up the game, he's a version that comes every Friday and Saturday a week to the tower, to the main social hub of the game. Wreck that kid.
He's also known as the flying spaghetti monster. He has the tentacles coming out of his fucking cloak.
Oh my god, scary looking dude. And he'll sell exotic gear, you know, for kids that don't have access to it or for whatever reason you just don't have it yet. And he sold the Vita multi-tool and I missed out. I didn't play that day, or that weekend for the most part. So now I get wrecked by it constantly and it just pisses me off because I don't have it.
Go figure.
Kid almost killed me. Shade step saved your life right there.
Now when you're playing this mode, when you're playing with random people, is there something that you look for? Is there a strategy that you have besides kicking ass?
That's the real thing, is when you're playing Trials, which, as we said before, is pretty much the same game mode. It's really important to have a good team. I would say communication, and you'll find this all over YouTube. People will say that communication is really the best thing to have. You know? That was so unfair. I hate that freaking Titan charge.
It was a shoulder charge, wasn't it?
Shoulder charge. Dear God, that'll ruin the day for sure. What was I saying?
Oh, you were talking about trials and elimination.
Right, the communication. So when you play with random people like I am here, and I was playing with random people in the first match you saw, it's important to note that
team is in the lead.
For this game mode, especially when you're not able to communicate with them, is to be visual. There we go.
So, for instance, I hear you play a lot, and you have a really good fire team and a clan. You point out locations. When you spot an enemy, and you know the map well enough, you can tell them, okay, they're over here, they're on the balcony.
The thing with Trials, I would say some of the best things are communication, knowing the map, and being able to call out where exactly other players are is huge. Huge. If you're able to tell somebody where another player is, even if they're garbage, they have the one up on that other player.
Right.
Another thing is to conserve your super. Don't go out there and waste it. I've done it plenty of times. I've seen other kids do it plenty of times. The worst thing you can do is to save up your super over all these rounds and blow it.
Right.
Just to waste it and not get a single kill, and when potentially those supers could become clutch and win you a match. I should have got that guy. There we go. Another thing to note is that when you're playing with randoms, it's important to be visual. So what I mean by that is, use your little emoticons or whatever. Use your different reactions. I mess up here. I stayed still too long. That's another tip. Never stop moving.
A good tip there.
But to be visual and to kind of always be aware of where your teammates are, because odds are you're going to have to revive them.
Right.
At some point, you're going to have to go over to where they are. So stay kind of close, but not too close to where a Titan can come in with a Fist of Havoc and destroy your entire team with one hit, or one rocket just wipe you all out. But close enough to where you can adapt to a sudden death without losing the match. And Trials, the weekend, once it starts, the map doesn't change. And I would say that playing Elimination is good practice because you get to see all the maps. You know, you get to see a variety of different maps and practice all of them. I don't know how that Warlock killed me. I was so mad. I Shane stepped out of the way and he still wrecked my day.
Your team was eliminated.
Did you mean for that to rhyme, kind of?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, all right.
No.
No, not at all. All right.
So it looks like we're coming down to the end of the video here.
Match point.
Anything you want to say? Bone Crusher 54. I know you play PS4. I'm an Xbox guy.
It's
So
good.
you'll see videos from both of us.
It's gonna have best of both worlds, I think. Me and August will battle about which system's better, but either way, I love both systems.
They're both great.
Next gen is just where it's at right now, and if you don't have that, I understand totally. But eventually, you can't pass up a PS4 and Xbox.
I'd say you definitely have to join the rest of us. You know,
Yeah.
it's a great system. I mean, we can all think back to when we had so much fun with PS3s or Xbox 360s.
Oh man, those were the days.
Those are the best. We're not going to talk about the Wii, especially not the Wii U. We don't. What happened with that? I don't know.
Even though we had that expertise, but yeah, this video, it's kind of informal. We're trying to introduce ourselves, guys. Yeah, we didn't do too well at breaking down the video, but I think you kind of get an idea that we're going to help you out. We're going to show you these videos, and hopefully we'll be able to stream these live, and so we have live reactions to what's going on.
I'm sure that will be hilarious. So just to wrap up, we're Lofted Gaming, yeah. So keep an eye out. We'll be adding more videos. I would assume maybe one per week if we gain in popularity. If you hit the like button, subscribe, then yeah, I would say you'll see a lot more of us. Goodbye, folks.